What is going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'll tell you what, I am stoked. This has been personally an amazing day. Look at all of these campers out here. Every single one of these going down the line, I have recorded a full tour of today. It's my personal record. I'm at 14 so far, and I'm not leaving here until I hit 16 to 17. As you can see, the sun is starting to come down. I started at 9 o'clock, and it's currently at about 6:45 or so. But this one in particular is a long fan favorite of mine. It's the 2025 East to West Ahara 365RL with a couple changes. So in the back, they switched up the pull-out sofa and replaced it with the 2 recliners. So I'm really curious to see what you guys think of it. But I'll tell you, look at this thing. It is absolutely beautiful. You have your dual awnings, good construction, fiberglass exterior with the aluminum frame construction. It's going to be 12 on center, so sort of like a home would be. But you also have Asdale and an added Four Seasons package, which is basically going to be a high density foam insulation. So if you're someone that's going to be using an RV, maybe a little bit more of a fuller time application, this might be one that you want to check out. But drop some comments while you guys are watching if you don't mind. It really helps me out and helps the channel out. I'm trying to make a push to 100,000 subscribers. But all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, including a link for Funtown RV so you can access some pricing in various locations, will be down in the description. But let's go ahead and get into, oh, I didn't mention too, look at that, 2 solar panels, 430 watt solar with a 2,000 watt inverter as well. 6-point hydraulic auto leveling makes life a little bit easier. But look at that pass-through storage. Just want to show that real quick. Tire pressure monitoring system. If you're not familiar how to know if it has tire pressure monitoring system, look for that either in the pass-through or on travel trailers over on the, oh nice, here's about the insulation over on the sidewall. But laminated sidewalls, high-density foam construction, insulation, sorry, sidewalls, slide room roofs, and the rear wall. And the nice thing about this too is that basically means you can use this camper a little bit longer, so you're going to get more bang for your buck in this. So you have 2 different slide outs and an island with a flip up countertop, so it expands it out. I also like how it's kind of like multi-toned with like the gray, the white, the black, the accent lighting. I just think it's a really sharp looking unit. I think East to West does a really good job, from their travel trailers to their fifth wheels, even their mid profiles. They're all a little bit different with their own little personality. Now that fireplace also pulls out for some storage. You guys are going to like that. Island, massive, wider than most brands out there, accent lighting underneath, and then above, I think that looks really good as well. I mean, what do you guys think about that? But we're going to start over here on this slide, and starting off, I'm 6 feet tall, a big, beautiful RV loving man, baby, and you're looking at about 6'5" or so for slide height. So that is going to be nice for you taller folks not to be bunking your heads. You also have the day and night shades, so you got the the half Dracula to block out a little bit of the sun, and then the full-on Dracula mode to block out all the sun, stop the old skin from sizzling. 4 individual chairs and a table with no knee knockers. So sit down, play some euchre, have a little bit of fun, enjoy some of the enjoy some meals together. You got good views with good windows to do it, so take advantage of it. Emergency exits for the 2 just because they can. So pull, push, and plop, you get out in a hurry, but good breeze all the way through. It's also a flush mount floor slide, and I like how the flooring of both matches up. They didn't go with that vinyl woven material. They went with an actual linoleum finish there. This is going to be a pull-out sofa, so instead of having one in the back, they have it right over here, which typically there'd be like theater seating or something of that nature across from the TV. But this is what's called an easy lift, so 1 foot, you can pretty much plop it out. So your grandkids or something like that will have absolutely no problem. And then you flip it around here, you're directly across from your TV. The dual recliners, me and my wife likes to sit around and read. I like to listen to audiobooks or, play some type of like wizard game or Clash Royale on my phone, something like that. But I mean, that'd be a great place to do it. I also like how they have like the little place you can put your coffee down, or, maybe your book, or, whatever we just talked about. Another emergency window out the back. And then each one of the side windows also open up. These are also going to be the quick recline. I actually prefer to sleep on these than I do on the pull-out sofa. You also have like a little bit of an angle there for the overhead storage, but you got a brass strut assist for you there up top as well. And then, you flip it back around. Smart TV on a swivel, so you can angle it over at the dinette if you would like. Obviously right now it's kind of stuck up in travel mode with the strap there. But this is what I was talking about with the fireplace. So 4,800 BTUs of heat, a couple different color modes. It's really good electric heat there for you, but also there's two little things right there I kind of pre-pulled. Great little hidden storage action for you. So, I mean, talk about like, you know, a gun safe or something like that could go right there. But you also have built-in speakers there for you and a little storage under there as well. And then as you keep moving along, residential appliances. And I love that. I mean, I'm somebody that loves to cook. I do most of the cooking there for a family. Usually, actually, I'm doing the grilling. She's doing the, you know, the inside cooking. Like during winter, my wife cooks. During spring, summer, fall, I tend to grill out. But you got the 4-top burner to whip up all the fixings and an oven big enough for like a real meal. You know, I mean, you could put, you know, finish something off in a crock pot in there or, you know, do whatever. Soft close cabinetry. This is also, wow, I didn't know they had that. You also got the dovetail construction. So I don't know if that's new or if they've always been doing that, but that's pretty darn slick. You also have the solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. Real wood cabinetry. And I kind of like the little, you know, the dark spots in there. I think it breaks it up pretty much. What do you guys think about that? Pretty darn nice. Same thing on the other side. Again, the soft close. And this is going to be, you know, on the soft close as well. So you don't have to worry about it. Like if you do have the grandkids, you know, that's going to be pretty nice. I think I already showed that. But, you know, they hire me because I'm friendly. Another flip-up countertop. And then what's nice, again, just to reiterate, a little bit of a thicker base and body for the island. And you're going to have outlets here and there, a place to turn on and off the accent lighting. But 2 trash cans and a cutting board, which I think is super nice. Chop, 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 dump, dump, dump. You are ready to rock. Stainless steel undermounted bowl with the dual, or with the extra large kind of, what do you call that, drying rack. Then the high-rise faucet. Whoosh, 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 hitting those dishes from all angles. You're also going to have a place for your brush. And then a lot of good storage. I also like how they have a paper towel holder right there. So that's removable. Good place for your trash bags too. Man, I love this. The look of this. It's so smooth looking. It's like buttery finish to it. It's kind of cool. Right over here, you're going to have a 12-volt refrigerator. So again, 430 watts of solar panel up top. So that'll power up your refrigerator. It's a 12-volt, so it runs off your battery, which the solar charges the battery. 2 freezer ports as well, both of which are kind of just like that. And then if you want a place to put, you know, all of your food and things of that nature, you can put it right there. Now, if you're someone that doesn't like dry food, if you're more of like a refrigerator eater, like I'm more of a refrigerator eater, you know, you can use this as like a hanging room up top, maybe a little pantry down below. You also have outlets on that bottom shelf. And then, you know, hang a coat on me with the little octopus guys. But this is all adjustable shelving, so you can really cater it to your needs. Now, the ones up here, put whatever you don't want to see again ever, because those are super tall. I mean, I'm 6 feet tall and I'm reaching up, and that's about what you're getting right there. So maybe that would be a good place for like blankets. That tire pressure monitoring system that I showed you up front, that's going to be the box for it. That's a really nice system, the TST. If you're not familiar with it, basically it'll tell you if your tires are getting, you know, overinflated, underinflated, too hot, you know, yada, yada, yada. Outlets, more solid surface countertops, and then, you know, just a ton of storage. Plus there's going to be no floor vents. They're built into the side here. And then, you know, they kind of go throughout the unit that way. But I mean, what do you guys think? I think it's such a nice little setup there for it. I think it's just too cool for school. Dimmers right here. So you can set the mood for Honey Bun. It's blinking on the screen most likely. It doesn't blink in real life, just so you know. And then you have your power inverter control right there too. So the outlets are going to be inverted for you with that 2,000 watt inverter to match up with that 430 on the solar. Your tank heaters are right there. So 12 volt pads, so you can camp earlier and later. That pairs up with that high density foam insulation. And then of course your heated and enclosed underbelly with the tanks. You'll be able to camp much longer. All your slide controls and your awning controls, plus you have your control for your AC. 3 ACs in this model. So you have one right here, one right there, and then one in the bedroom, and they're all 15K. So they're all those juiced up ACs. Plywood decking as well. So it's 5/8 tongue and groove for the flooring. So a little bit better, you know, in the case of any sort of like water spillage or anything like that. It's not like that OSB that, you know, kind of soaks in and then kind of absorbs the water, you know. It's just nice in those uh-oh moments. Like maybe you leave the door open and there's a rain and you're gone. You didn't even know. So this is going to be tied into the studs. That's what I'm saying, you know, the 12 on center. So that's going to be nice there for you. Pretty wide on the hallway here too. I'm a pretty broad-shouldered guy, and you can, some of these fifth wheels you got to kind of do this, but you don't in this model. And I just want to show you the reference of me standing in the shower, because this shower is pretty darn juicy, pretty darn big. I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds. As you can see, you could fit probably 2 of me. You also got a really nice shower head. I don't know why I did that. But right here, you got another spray port and then another one right there, so you can really clean up your kneecaps. And then you also have, there's the camera, the shower nozzle right there. Plus all your soaps and shampoos and whatnot. They have space for it along with the LED lights. Tri-Glide glass series right there. And then you have the, what's going on? Why is that not moving over? You also have more of those octopus guys right here as well. Just, waiting for, put a towel on me. And you're also going to have the porcelain foot flush throne. It's in a pretty good spot, especially when you move the shower over here, the shower door. You really have moving and grooving room. You also have a magnetic place for the TP. You turn around, you're going to have 3 of these. So 1, 2, and then another one down below. And again, they're all going to be the soft close. Flip it around town, and you got your, kind of your couple sinks. So you got 2 of those, and I like that. I like how they made the sinks actually just a hair smaller too, so you get a lot more countertop space. But I'll tell you one thing that's funny. East to west across the brand, more stickers than any other place I've ever seen in my life. Oh, look at that. That's actually pretty good. I guess that's why. Brass plumbing, 6 foot tall ceilings for the bathroom. I mean, you're going to get, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then underneath each sink, you're going to get access to the plumbing. Let's see those brass fittings. There you go. And then some storage there up underneath. So you got to like it. Plus, you got a mirror for the old bowling gun, baby. For those of you that have been following the weight loss journey, the bowling guns are getting bigger, baby. We've been lifting about 4 days a week for the last month. And from the time I was at the DFW RV party by Funtown to now, so that's been about 40 days, I'm down 25 pounds. So I now officially weigh 292.7. So when I come and record again next week, which you'll probably see the video in 2 weeks, I'm hoping for the first time in a long time, I'll be in the 280s, even if it's just barely. Pull out dresser drawers here underneath instead of lift up storage. So that's pretty cool because the whole bed's on the slide as opposed to like the foldable kind. USBs and outlets on both sides with the shelving there too as well. And this actually looks like it's a king bed as well too. And I also like how they have the reading lights there. I think that's pretty darn snazzy. Let's see if we can get a... Didn't really do too much. But yeah, a little zoom for you. But you can turn those blue or white. Both of those open up as well for a cross breeze. And even the head height in here, being that full profile, you're probably still looking at about 6'4" or so. So I think that's pretty luxurious. This is going to be a smart TV with the appropriate plugins, emergency exit window, so pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. And you also have the pull top as well, which is incredible. Maybe put like your guns or something like that in there if it's not in that fireplace. The pull-out drawers, obviously you're putting all your your boxers and socks. Behind this, they left the grate. I turned on the automatic lights. But either one, it's a big old hanging closet, or 2, you have washer and dryer prep. So whether you're using this as a really fancy weekend warrior or more of like a 6-month kind of stay type thing for a job site, you have, some options there for you. And I love that. Why is it doing this? Subject lost. This thing's driving me nuts right now. This camera keeps doing it. I've also been running it for about 10 hours though, so it might be mad at me. I love the LED light hanging rack. I just think that's so cool with that soft glow. But then you get a ton of space. I mean, look at all the floor space you get in here. I mean, look at this. I mean, standing in this freaking thing. You also have, it says Dyson Prep, so you have an outlet over there too, apparently for Dyson and Dyson only. It's the only vacuum of Ahara. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Let me give you one more little look here. Holy smokes, I'm getting blasted by the sun. But all right, it's the 2025 East to West Ahara 365RL. All the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description, along with a link. That sun's killing me, I'm turning around. Along with a link for the pricing, for Funtown will be right down in there. So again, 430 watts of solar, better insulation with the high density foam. You get a drop frame up front for better pass-through storage as well. And I like that you have the square European style windows. I think it's a really good looking camper. Again, 6-point hydraulic auto leveling, and then you have a molded fiberglass front cap with the LED lights here running underneath, and some additional spotlights right there that I don't have turned on. And I believe, if memory serves me right, they do have a cutout for a generator if you would like. Yeah, so right there, you are cut out for a generator, so you can get that added in if you would like. You also have your inverter, your hydraulics, and then a place for your battery too. But it's also a slam latch door as well. Heated and enclosed underbelly. Again, those 12-volt pads. And I like this kind of slam latch too. Let's see here. I like this kind of slam latch too, where it's the one that's really easy to open up. You got your propane there. But I mean, look at how big this pass-through storage is. I mean, I'm sitting like up in this thing. I mean, this is just pretty darn nice. Plus, you do have the, you shows off that aluminum frame construction that's going to be welded at all points as well. Heated and enclosed. So you have direct heat coming in here, tire pressure monitoring system, light, cable, satellite, the works. On the other side, you got a docking station that I'll show you here, in just a second. But yeah, the Ahara 3000 series. So again, that'll run off solar, the 12-volt. You have a screen door with the, basically this like little screen assist thing. So it makes it just a little bit easier to open it up as opposed to just doing this. You just, 25-mile-per-hour wind resistant door, and the steps that flip up into the doorway. They also have this extra large grab handle. Now, typically the safe T-rail will go out just a hair longer, but it's also a little bit wobblier. That's why. So it's got a little extra support there. So they heard about some complaints and kept this thing moving. Plus, it's pretty darn easy to put away if you would like. All right, you are going to get the Cooper H-rated tires. I did not know they were putting those on. So fantastic tire. Man, speed rating, 75-pounder Roonies on that bad boy. 1 year, no excuse, with a 5-year Lion's Head warranty. Outlets over there where that black box is. Again, the other awning that pops out. You also have the Winegard 360 up top as well. LP Quick Connect will be located right under here if you want to bring a grill, and then a fully walkable roof, and then you have the Lippert on-the-go ladder system to get on top of that roof. So order a ladder and you are ready to rock. Backup camera prep there too as well, and then your towing package, which is going to be a 3,000-pound tow rating, as well as a 4-way flat and a 2-inch receiver right there. So I mean, you could do a little bit of towing, or you would bring bike racks or whatever you might want to do there. Your 50-amp connection is going to be located right here on the corner, and then you are eligible to put slide toppers on each one of the slides, which is a piece of awning that goes from there to there, prevents debris from falling out. You do have a triple wrapped seal, which basically means, there's a seal within a seal within a seal. So theoretically, this should be one of the better brands for that, unless you like hammer in like a big branch. If you close it, you're camping out in the woods or something. Your sewer outlet, and then you got a place where you can put the old stinky schlinky. You also have your Suburban tankless hot water heater there too as well. Now this is going to be your docking station. So you have the valves are all going to be the electric kind of fancy pants one. Black tank flush is a sprinkler system for your poop tank. City water connection, bypass valves, hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower. Oh, there is the on-the-go ladder. Nice, it already comes with it. And you also have another propane, and then of course your automatic leveling there. But yeah, all right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you guys found some value in it. And if you did, hit that like and subscribe button. But again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2025 Ahara 365RL. Have a great day. See you.